Hello, friends. Who's up for round 2 on the day? Me. Last time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Dimitri went crazy. I should do like an anime intro for every do it for like a stream, like have it all set up pre-recorded, or do it for like a Let's Play series. That'd actually be pretty dope. All right, where are we? Ah, here we are. This jerk ruined everything for me last time.
I'll cut through. What's the plan?
To murder everything, Sylvain. That's the plan.
Don't bother haunting me.
Ready when you are.
I'm gonna break this down so that that assassin can come attack Sylvain this turn. As we would like him to.
I'm your girl.
Okay, she can take one guy, right? Man, he's quick. Dang, he's quick. She can take it though, right? 30 attack. 12 means it's 18 times 2. She barely survives. I love it. Let's do it. I love the risk. What's his resistance? 5 resistance. With 37 HP, 5 resistance. Oh, don't stop. Nope. Up. Right there. 5, 46. This is a kill, right? Oh, equip that. Yeah. That'll be nice.
I'll comply.
I'll comply, because I'm evil now.
All talk and no action.
My gosh. He's so edgy. I kind of love it. Not gonna lie.
What's my strategy?
To murder this guy, of course.
My orders?
Your orders are to spike this guy. So that Byleth can kill him. Here is something to believe in. My gosh.
Another victory. I expect no less.
We went from an interesting like school. Oh, that was an easy one shot.
What's next?
Never the one shot with her. Never the one shot. These guys, oh, they don't do that much damage.
Can't afford to lose.
Man, why won't... Man.
Thanks.
Welcome. What's up, Mr. Fan?
You haven't earned my pity.
Well then. Huh. So this is tempting. We're doing it.
I can do no less.
That's a cool crit.
You took me lightly.
I was just stronger. That took too much effort.
Alright, well, let's see if this works. I probably should have done more checking, but I was lazy. Oh my gosh, he crits everything.
It won't be in vain.
Man, don't get poisoned. That's annoying. Oh, there's another archer there! Frick! I didn't know there was another archer then!
I'm not afraid.
Okay, let's go back to...
Openings. What's my strategy?
Your strategy is to light this guy on fire. Works every time. Enlightened one, you get it before the time skip. I'm trying to remember. It might, like chapter, I think you get it like chapter 12. Might be 11. You don't get it like super early, that's for sure.
At your service. I'm your girl.
Thanks. My orders?
Wrong button. If I had a nickel for every time I did that.
Ready when you are.
Wait, it just dawned on me. Could I dismount? Over there? That would totally be... that would work, wouldn't it?
I'll cut through.
Oh no! After the game starts, it's like more like the seventh or eighth or ninth month, or whatever it is.
It is done. Onward.
You knew the odds.
Felix has a hidden talent in Reason, so it's not great at first, but it after you instruct him a few times, it becomes good. Yeah, it's a hidden talent.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. What's up, Ebio?
That would work.
The poison. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I made it to the time skip.
I'm nobody's fool.
Can you kill this guy? Oh, easy. Okay. Doesn't she have restore? Yeah, she totally has restore. Do I have to like go in and select it? What the? Oh, it's a ginormous, like, does it on every, like, a huge wide area? It's actually kind of cool. Hey, friend.
Hi. Do you want a brownie?
I would love a brownie. Oh my gosh.
I'll be right back.
Thanks, friend. You're my hero. The best way of increasing professor rank? I mean, there's just tons of stuff to do while you're exploring the monastery. There's a lot of little things that add up over time to keep in mind. Like fishing, it's very small, but it does raise it. Gardening, does gardening do it? I'm trying to think if gardening does. I think gardening does.
This could turn the tides.
And then also, like, eating meals with students raises professor rank. Participating in the choir raises professor rank. There's tons of things that raise professor rank. You just kind of know. You just gotta know what to do, you know. And none of those things raise it a ton, but they all raise it a little bit, and they kind of just eventually all compiles into a rank up. FS Smash actually did a really good video on it, if you're interested. And by really good, I mean, like, he went and he, like, explained everything relatively well, if you're interested in that. He's a friend of the channel.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Yeah, they get max motivation. Don't they only get max motivation if they, like, enjoy the meal? Right? Is that, or is that only, or they get max motivation no matter what, then the support points are increased if they enjoy the meal. I honestly didn't delve too deep into that. I just did what they liked. Didn't do a whole lot of experimenting. Now she's so close to this one-shotting things. She needs a few magic level ups. Be huge for her. Yeah, gets lost in the inbox. Yeah, he did a video on it recently. He did a video on all the things that raise professor rank, and a couple of just like tips for it, stuff to keep in mind. And if you want to know everything that gives professor rank, I don't know if he covers everything, but if you're interested in that, you should go check his video out for sure. You're the best, you know that?
Thanks.
You brought me a brownie. Oh, stepping on the
I know, I'm
headphone
sorry.
cord. No, it's okay. I can't find it. Maggie's here. Yay.
Hey, guys.
Oh, as long as they don't hate it, they get full motivation? Okay. Ooh, they turned out well.
I think so.
Yeah. Good job. I'm excited. You're my hero.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Now's our chance.
So Maggie made brownies and she decided to put them in like a smaller pan so they'd be really thick.
Because I don't like thin brownies.
And they turned out delicious.
Thank you.
I'll use this power for the greater
Mm.
good.
It's a good brownie.
Thank you.
Did you say eh?
Mm-hmm.
You've taken like half a bite.
Mm-hmm.
How can you already know if it's good or not?
Sorry to do that to you. Talk
Mmm.
about brownies.
Brownies. I would never need to apologize about brownies.
I'll end this quickly.
I know what it feels like though. To
I
like
shall not
hear about
stay.
something and want it
Would not be able to
and
get
not
it.
have it.
Nice form.
Man, that's the worst.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. You're playing FE3 houses now? As we speak?
That's fun.
That is fun. I'm jealous.
What?
I'm
I
just...
could have even stand maybe to have these cooked a little less.
Oh, really? I think they're cooked perfectly.
Thank you. Multitask.
Ingrid is dope. She's really good. But then again, Wyvern Riders are always really good. Name a bad Wyvern Rider in the series.
I'll wait. Just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'm trying to think of one. Zeus isn't very good. Never mind. I thought of one.
Yeah, like eating and playing.
Was that Milo?
Yeah. He can't eat this.
You can't have chocolate. You'll get the Rias. Your Ingrid got horrible level ups. That's the worst. Like when like you know that unit is supposed to be like relatively good or supposed to be good in some way, and you just get screwed. It's the worst.
That's your best.
Nice.
He's so edgy.
So edgy.
Now's our chance.
The smell of the brownie is so hot. It hurts. Ow! I had to power through. I had to power through. Ah. Man, everything's gonna taste like rubber for a week.
I was just stronger.
Ugh, burned my tongue.
I'm sorry.
No, oh, that was a really good level up. What? I thought you were shaking your head.
I was.
Oh, what?
Just thinking about work.
Oh, I have to work in the morning.
Which isn't the worst I've done, but
It's pretty bad.
it's not fun.
That's pretty bad.
Can't afford to lose.
So now that we're at the time skip, we have all these characters that we had before, except they're like
Better?
well, no, they're not. No, they have the same stats actually,
Oh.
but they're 5 years older
Right.
and went through 5 years of life. So this guy used to be that clean-looking, nice guy,
yeah.
Dimitri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so some crap.
Now he's edgy.
Now he's seen some crap, you know.
Yeah. And lost an eye, it looks like.
He pulled a. What did David say earlier? It was really funny. Dang it, I'm not gonna be able to think of it.
And legal.
5 years older and legal. Yeah, so now you can marry your students if you're into that, right?
Oh, jeez.
It's Fire Emblem. It wouldn't be Fire Emblem without marriage. What I should say, it wouldn't be Fire Emblem in the last
Close one.
6 years without marriage in it.
Yeah, I'm bummed. I listened to you earlier, and in the beginning, I was able to make a few comments.
But you were busy.
Yeah.
Because you know you were working.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Maggie, and sometimes when I'm working, when I'm not here,
Flames.
I'm in the comments.
Yeah, as Maggie. Yeah.
Yeah, as Maggie. So, to make that connection for later on.
Well, I should have planned this better. I need that, and I need this.
Did it? So it looks like I've seen a couple hair that grew. Is anyone's hair like chopped off?
Here, she has. They must be a different character. They must be older. Because that's how stuff works. Oh, nice. Treasure chest. Axe of Ukvrgasara. You couldn't say that. Sacred weapon, crest of Gloucester. That restores HP every turn. They have like minor holy weapons. What is she? Who has Gloucester in my team? Gloucester, probably. That's how you say that. That restores HP every turn.
That's dope.
That is pretty dope, actually. Who has that? Okay, it's not. Pretty sure it's not you. Yeah, you're Faldarius. He's Gautier. Crest of Flames. What are you? Dominic. Wait, actually, what are you? Blotted. Blah, blah.
Pronounced
Lamine.
Gloucester?
Yeah, Gloucester. Hey. I think that actually might be. Ugh, how do you say her name? I don't know. I can't think of how you say your name. Lysteraria. Man, I'll have to see it spelled out again. The girl we recruited before the time skip. I can't remember her name.
Too slow.
What?
Your face as you're like
Trying to
say that.
Lysithia. Yeah. Say that 10 times first. Fast.
Bladed.
That's
just bladed, Adam. Don't read into that.
I know, I'm just being dumb. Oh, great, an armor slayer. I opened a. I thought since it'd be behind a door, it was gonna be like something awesome, but no. I forgot he has the skill to like open chests and stuff. He is actually useful on this map. I don't need help. So dumb.
Oh
His
my gosh.
what?
Look.
Oh, Milo's laying on the blanket on the ground. What a cute pup.
Oh my gosh.
It's the cutest dog. Gosh, dang, I love that guy. Man, that chest was so awesome. I really want to get all the chests now. I'm nervous to like miss out on stuff, you know?
I know that feeling.
FOMO for days. All the foams. Get back on your dragon, lady. The dragon just appears. Just like, oh, yep. Oh. Rusted gauntlets. Thank goodness. I'm so glad I got those. Alright. Other treasure chest. There's only one more, right? Is this one? Oh no, this one and this one. Okay, I'll be able to get that in like 3 turns.
So I'm packing because I am working elsewhere for the next week.
Mm-hmm.
But my least favorite thing
Business
about
trip.
packing, kind of.
Kind of.
I don't know if you could call it that. I'm not that cool. I wish I was.
You are that cool.
Thanks.
You're just not treated like you are.
But my least favorite thing about packing is all the last minute stuff. And
Like
one day
like
when
toothbrush.
yes, one day when we have a lot of money, we're gonna have like
A travel suitcase.
no, just like a travel bag that has extra toothpaste or extra toothbrushes, extra toothpaste, and like for me, extra like makeup and a hairbrush, and like then we can just grab that bag and pack it without waiting until the morning of.
That's the dream.
Yeah, one day. Life goals.
What would you say?
Where have you been the last 5 years? I was
In a
worried
ditch.
about you. And then I was just sad.
You are indeed going to play other houses when you finish the blue lines.
Oh yes, for sure.
Both of them.
Yeah, I'll play both of them at some point.
Probably not stop there.
And everyone else
I'll probably play them. I'll probably play all three in a row,
feel less
Yeah,
different.
and then who knows?
We promised.
and then I wouldn't be surprised if I played it again. There's just
Maybe take a couple days.
maybe. Don't get your hopes up.
So you said you wanted to do.
Black Eagles
What's next?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what kind of. I don't know.
All that work was worth
Oh, rally speed. Oh, she has all the rallies, man. She's so good.
Well, I can't remember. You said you wanted to do Golden Deer Accept.
I want to do
You
golden.
wanted to know the perspective of
Well, yeah, I want to do Golden Deer, but now I really want to see the
perspective.
the
of
Black Eagle side of things because of how everything's turned out so far.
Another victory.
These brownies are so good.
Thanks. I don't think I can finish mine. So help
I
yourself
guess,
whenever.
I guess I can. The cursed Ashia sword. What is that? Blade inflicts 5 damage on the wielder after combat in exchange for its high critical hit rate. Awesome. You can plan around 5 damage per turn. That's easy. Easy. I'm gonna zap this guy. Wanna watch me zap him? I'm gonna zap him.
Yeah.
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice. I'll cut you down.
He died. If you were wondering.
He died
He died.
by zap.
Strength never betrays.
His hair got shorter.
It isn't looking good for us.
That haircut.
We retreat.
Yeah.
You didn't plan on letting him get away, did you?
Wait. Defeat conditions. Okay. He has a speed rate? Nice. What?
The haircut.
On who? This guy? This guy?
Yes.
Yeah. He has a bowl cut
Yeah.
with a weird beard thing. So all I have to do is stop him before he gets here. I have like 7.5 days to get that done. It's easy.
I'm not quite ready to die.
It's kind of sad.
Thanks.
When she was almost dead and I clicked on her, she said, "I'm not quite ready to die," and it made me sad. I'm like, I'm not ready for you to die either, friend. I'll save you.
And then you did.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's turn the tables.
Are you really not eating these brownies that much? These are so good.
Loren's haircut. I need to see it.
Oh, it's ugly. He looks like doo-doo. as you would say.
No, not as you would say.
I couldn't help it.
I'm your girl.
Pre-time skip was, bro.
Bye, Ebio. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Not quite. I aim for greatness.
They keep missing.
Because I'm so good.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just really lucky. What?
I was waiting for it.
What?
Rather be looking and good.
I don't always say that.
You do.
No, I don't. My dad always says that.
You always say that.
I'm not my dad. He always says that.
I could probably play back these
You
streams.
should yield me
And I've said it a time or two. Man. I killed him. I murdered him in the face.
Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
Man, that's such a good level up. She's so good.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it
God, I
wasn't
can't take him seriously now.
meant to be.
That's how you know they're edgy. When they just show them without like them talking. They're just like edge. He's the edgiest edge to ever edge. He doesn't even talk when his picture shows up. How edgy. Man, why are we dropping so many frames all of a sudden? Like today. Like today and yesterday, we've been
Yeah,
dropping
today
frames.
was
Your Highness.
It's
earlier
choppy.
was bad.
Sir, I'm so glad you're both safe.
When you
Why
did
are
whatever
you
you
here?
did, it made it better.
Did it?
Did you forget?
Yes.
We all made
What
a
did you end
promise
up
on this
doing?
very day 5 years ago.
I turned the bitrate down.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked
But I haven't
that we
changed
all
it.
meet up here? Don't be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you.
Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking
Edgy.
corpse.
Why would you say that, friend?
That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness. But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to... I see. We will be sure to
all
honor
that
his
matters.
loyalty, Your Highness. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rowe. Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom. They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region. There is much to tell you. I will explain everything.
I love when the answers are so like
It's not like all of the kingdoms.
it would have
want
been
Ubiquitous, it wouldn't
the
matter.
same.
There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more. What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can gather our troops and lead us back into the light.
I see. So, you all agree that we must fight back.
So yeah, there hasn't like slept in days.
How the Empire
Or is
cannot
wearing
be
makeup.
forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of
No,
them
it's a sign of his like depression.
Wipe them all out?
Well,
It's
I don't
art.
think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
art. As in it is makeup.
Oh. Yes, he's expressing his terrible
There's
mood through
something I
makeup.
would like to
No,
ask
he's not
you.
wearing makeup.
Please,
Hey, I'm not
join
judging.
me inside the monastery. To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now. On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Seros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads. As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind. Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery. After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered. I was once a knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Seros and returned to serve the kingdom. However... This is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
Rufus is Prince Dimitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime as murdering his own blood.
Ah, but
She's worse
they were
than the
never
other
very
one.
close, were they?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
a well-known fact among former
don't remember her name.
retainers.
Manuela.
There are even
Yeah.
rumors that
Yeah, what's she
Rufus
even
was
wearing?
originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage.
See, this is the kind of scene where I'm like embarrassed.
None
When
of
I'm
that
sitting here?
matters.
No, that I play Fire Emblem in
Oh.
general,
Do not tell me that you...
and that people are like,
Decision has been
"Oh, so
made.
that's what Fire
His
Emblem
Highness
is." I'm
will
like,
pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day,
I mean,
the
man.
royal bloodline will
What?
come to an end.
I know it's a little in your face.
Yeah.
All you have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal
That's the kind of
bloodline
thing where
House
I think
Blake
about
was erased
Lane
from this
being on
world.
here.
Oh, I know.
True to her word,
Yeah.
all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart.
Or any of our
before
family
our
being
eyes.
like,
Well, yeah.
Is this
The
what Adam's
execution
doing?
in the prince's
On his
courts were
YouTube channel?
concealed from the public.
oh my
There
gosh.
have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive. As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago when I chanced upon some compelling rumors. An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory. It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that
Okay.
it
I've
is
got
hard
to
to
call it a
imagine
night.
they were killed by human hands.
I'm gonna take Milo to bed with me.
Okay,
If he is awake or out before you go to bed,
I'll bring him.
we take him out.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Would you cover the brownies when they cool down?
of course. I don't want to waste a good brownies.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Have fun.
I will.
Bye, everyone. Enjoy.
I
Don't stay
followed
too
the
late.
rumors to
Yes,
location
ma'am.
after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened.
Is my phone in there?
I found him. I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end, I must speak with His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or easy conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done. I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Guardian Moon. The Delusional Prince. Prince Dimitri and the remnants of the royal army join with the remaining Knights of Seros to form a revitalized kingdom army. Using Garreg Mach as their base of operations, they rise to action against the Empire.
So we still get to use the monastery? I was kind of wondering. You should check their classes and weapons. Okay, I'm glad that they did grow in some way. I wonder if the potentials I left them on is like what grew. Not the potentials, the stuff, whatever.
So you were alive after all.
He looks exactly the same. And so does Flame.
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried
They all
about
look the
you.
same.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you.
Damn. Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Gilbert has told us everything. From here on, our strength is yours as well.
Does my heart well to see that all of you are safe. Now that we have all gathered, let's discuss our next course of action.
We have two objectives: to overthrow the Empire and to rescue Rhea. I have no objection to joining forces with you. After all, our interests are aligned.
Nothing could be more reassuring than securing the cooperation of the Knights of Seros.
The Archbishop entrusted all of her affairs to you. From now on, I shall comply with your wishes.
We'll make Garrick Mach our base, and prepare to make our stand against the Empire. There is a fair amount of damage, but we will at least have shelter from the wind and rain.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
While it may be a strategic location, it's too far from the front lines to be worthy of notice at the moment. This area is inconvenient as far as transport time is concerned, so it's of little importance to their war effort.
Even so, nothing slips past the Emperor. It is safe to assume
Empress?
she at least has this place under surveillance.
Professor, what do you think about making this place our base? Yes, that is a valid concern. Fortunately, there are still villages and hamlets nearby, and though I wouldn't call them abundant, we have war funds as well. What do you think, Your Highness?
Do as you please.
Hey, don't act like this doesn't concern you. We finally reunited after all this time. We've got to work together.
She's right. In fact, why don't we all join forces and clean this place up a bit?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. And it'll give us time to reminisce about all the good old days at the Academy. I can't wait.
How carefree of you.
It may sound trivial, but, well, I think it's a good idea.
I understand feeling impatient, Your Highness, but patience is key at a time like this. If we fix up our base, it will improve morale, which will be sorely needed as we...
Fools. Stay out of this.
Please, calm yourself, Your Highness. We are not your enemies.
My enemies say the same.
What happened to him? It's like he's a completely different person.
I feel so bad for him. Would it help if I brewed him a nice pot of tea?
I cannot claim to understand how he feels. The way he's behaving, it's as though he's being haunted by some unseen force. Perhaps.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it's because she's Sylvain. Why not?
That hurts. Ah, Professor. Thanks for stopping by. It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow. Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something.
Didn't you want to kill me? What?
I certainly meant it when I said it, but when I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking. It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you, but come on. I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours. No. But if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried. I'd leave behind House Gautier, and the life of a nobleman, and anybody who knew I had a crest. Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fodlan. It once belonged to Fargus, but now that the kingdom has collapsed, it's only a matter of time until fighting breaks out. Anyway, that land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it. Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting. Those were dangerous times. One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church. My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose, I was supposed to be called back home. I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much. Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting. My older brother didn't have one, and so, you know, he once shoved me in a well. He left me on the mountainside in the middle of winter, too. Even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that.
Okay. That's enough of that.
Apologies for bothering you so late. I just really wanted to speak with you. Like this. This isn't something I open up about with many people. Feeling such a sense of inner turmoil while the war rages on, and others are fighting with all they have, well, it feels a little selfish. The truth is, I've wanted to be a knight ever since I was a small child. Not just any knight, like one you might find serving within the castle guard, but a true knight, one serving a master.
You don't even stick Milo in my face. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do about the lag. I'm gonna end the stream, change some settings, and I'll start the stream back up again. So 1 second. Don't leave, please.